Do you want war? Have you had enough yet? Do you want more? Okay, tell me who you gonna call when I'm all in your house, coming through the front door. We don't play, no sheep, but a goat is here. But I can turn into a beast, don't poke the bear. I got smoke for you, hope you don't choke this year. Take a deep breath, I'm coming at your throat this year. It's time to make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We cutting through like a razor blade. You better make way, you better pay attention. This how you make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We break the hinges. Today we rip in the door. We about to go on.
Hello everybody and welcome to Glasgow. We are in the OVO Hydro Arena and we are about to be at Chippy's Brawl. Let me hear you guys. We are one show away from Chippy's Brawl. It is the 27th of May. Chippy's Brawl is the 30th of May. That's right, guys. We're only 3 days away. Are you ready? Let me hear you. Let me see you. Yeah. Absolutely. We have a Chippy Wreckers Championship match in store for you here in just a moment. Or not championship match, I'm sorry, but a championship opportunity. The winner of the match will become the number one contender. We have crazy matches tonight. We've also got an 8-man Black Label match opportunity. We are definitely going to go and see how we can do this tonight. This is going to be amazing. This is what one would call a go-home show. Go-home show. That's right, guys. We have Chippy's Brawl coming up here in just a few days, but we have to get through tonight's show first, so we are going to have that happen. That is right. We have that number one contenders match happening right now. It is Byron versus Dalton for the Chippy Wrecker Championship number one contenders match. That is right. So, whoever wins this match will become the Chippy Wrecker Championship number one contender and will have an opportunity at that championship when they choose it. So, here we go. We've got Dalton up on the top rope. Oh, he just took down Byron, moved him into position, and then climbed to the top rope, and that big elbow. Will that be enough? It will, and Dalton is going to be your number one contender for the Chippy Wrecker Championship. So whenever he has the opportunity for that, he will go for that title. That is huge. Absolutely huge. Dalton is going to become your number one contender, somebody who has held that championship before, and there is Porky to celebrate with him, another member of the Chippy few, which Byron is also a prospect of, so I wonder if that wasn't some of a proving ground type match. But we are going to take a commercial break, and then we are going to move on to our next match. It is the Guerrera Gauntlet for Mascara de Loba to prove herself. We will be right back, and we will have that match. We are moving along with it. Like I said, we are going to have the Guerrera Gauntlet for Mascara de Loba, who will be coming out here in just a moment. Our current women's Chippy Wrecker champion. She has decided that she wants this gauntlet match to prove herself to the crowd and to the girls, everybody really in the back. So we will have to see exactly how this goes, because this will be 3 matches really in one for Loba. She's going to have to go up against 3 different competitors as long as she wins, and that's only if she wins. If she loses, that's it. Then that's as far as it goes, but Loba has to survive the gauntlet. The rest of the wrestlers do not have to survive the gauntlet, they just have to take out Loba. So that's the thing. She might go up against one competitor and then have another competitor, and then by the time the third person comes out, she'll be gassed. So we will have to see how this goes. Loba is a competitor. She is an athlete that has been not only in wrestling, but she has been around for some time. So what we have now is her first competitor coming out here. And it looks like it will be Cindy Brilliante, who originally started out in ATLL, and now she has made her way over to SPW and makes stops as well in SJP. The only place she really hasn't been lately is True North. So that ridiculously long hair that she's got, she uses that in her matches. The Brilliante will be her first challenge in this Guerrera Gauntlet. So you can see Mascara de Loba does not seem to be too worried. She's not too phased about exactly what we have going on here, but we will see what happens. Loba with some kicks right out the gate. And right down she goes. Loba is coming out firing. Hits her with that clothesline off a springboard, and now we have a pinfall attempt. And that's going to be it for Cindy Brilliante. That was a quick one. So who is going to be the second competitor that will be going up against Mascara de Loba now? Okay. So it looks like we have Kitty Pryde coming down here. So it'll be Kitty Pryde, who also is another SPW wrestler that has been rising up in the ranks as of late, and she's making her way down here, but she's taking her time. And she gets in the ring here, and we will have the... Oh, and an immediate lariat from Mascara de Loba. My goodness, an immediate lariat. Immediately takes her down. And now we have Kitty Pryde going up against Mascara de Loba. Collar and elbow tie up. Prime has the upper hand. Throws her into the ropes and kicks her as she comes back. My goodness, the assault. Kitty Pryde now. Oh! Just had a Tope Atomico hit her in the back. The small of her back. That's not a great place to get hit with one of those. And now we have the leg being worked over by Mascara de Loba. Is an intelligent woman. She knows what she's doing. She is smart with what she is doing. Knows exactly where to attack, how to attack, why she wants to attack there. And we have him stare down as Kitty stands up. Collar and elbow tie up again. Trying really hard to get her to go back somewhere. Pushes her into the turnbuckles. Oh, and she punches her when she tries to stand up. And she really is going after her. The stamina that Loba has to have to continue to fight through this like she is. Oh my goodness, and she just misted Kitty. That might be enough. Oh, and then the punt kick to the side of the head. That might be enough to put Kitty away. And it is. Kitty has been put away. And now Mascara de Loba will go up against her third challenger, and it looks like it's going to be Tessa Fox of the WWO. And we see Tessa making her way down here now. Mascara de Loba awaiting her next opponent. And I'm being told that once this match is over, we will hear from Loba earlier in the day when she had an interview with, oh my god, and she just scorpioned. My god, I hope she's okay. Later on in the evening, we will hear about when Loba had an interview with, alongside, I should say, Sav Speedon, her opponent coming up at Chippy's Brawl. So that will be later on this evening, but tonight, after this match, we will hear from Tyler James Black in regards to most of the Women's World Order. So that will be, I'm interested to see what he's got to say about that. have Tessa Fox here, who is a member of the Women's World Order, but I'm curious. That is a 9 count. And Tessa Fox looks stunned. Oh, that's a 9 count there. Tessa Fox just kind of looks like she's dazed. And that's going to be it. Loba is going to win that. Very interestingly, by a dazed Tessa Fox 10 count. Crowd does not seem too pleased with it, but that is a victory. Loba did say she was going to win, and that is exactly what just happened. She just won. So I'm curious about what in the world just happened there, because we need to know what we just witnessed, because she just kind of stopped and started shaking her head. And Loba will get the victory after beating all 3. Technically, I mean, she beat the first 2 pretty soundly, and then Tessa Fox just kind of stood there for that 10 count. But we have a winner in Mascara de Loba, like she said she would be. So, but we will be moving forward here. We're going to have a word from Tyler James Black, an RWR council member and founder of RWR. We'll have to see what he has to say in just a moment here.
Hello. I am Tyler James Black, Vice President of Revolution World Ring. I am here to tell you all that tonight all members of the Women's World Order, as well as the Amazon Sisters, have been barred from the building for the evening. Their matches at Chippy's Brawl will be void if they attempt to enter the building. Thank you all for attending Ambition here with us this evening, and if you haven't already, be sure to get your ticket for Chippy's Brawl. Let's get back to the show.
Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you making sure we all knew that. So that explains a lot. We have the Women's World Order has all mostly been barred. It looks like Tessa Fox was able to get beyond that because she had a match tonight, but I'm hearing
This
BJ
weekend,
has something
I
he
fight
wants to
my
say.
twin brother. I have done that many times. It doesn't mean it's different, but at the same time, that doesn't mean it's the same either. Dwayne knows me like I know him, but this other person, I don't know him. I don't know who it is, though I do wish I did. Reminds me of that classic trope in wrestling, where you get attacked by a masked assailant, but you know exactly who they are the whole time, and then they reveal themselves to be them. But this person has Dwayne so twisted up. We've lost before, so this person has to be important, like a brother.
It is dear brother. It's me, Frank.
Oh my God. And BJ has the masked man who is no longer under a mask come out and just, oh my God, just drove him into the concrete. And that is, he stands up. He called himself Frank. That is their brother Frank. My God. What the hell did we just witness? Frank just comes out of nowhere and just demolishes BJ. But at least now we know who it is. And I am being told that our main event has been moved to Frank versus BJ this evening. Let's hope BJ is able to recuperate from that beating. But what we have currently going on is a 8-man. No, sorry, I apologize. It's going to be Sadoun versus Josh Rose in a Chippy Wrecker eliminator match. If Josh Rose can beat Sadoun, he gets a shot at the championship. Sadoun may have learned his lesson with Stephen Gayton and is no longer just going to haphazardly put up his title. He might just do his eliminator matches here, which is what we have. So Josh Rhodes. I apologize. Josh Rhodes will be going up against Sadoun here. We have Sadoun coming down. Sadoun's been Chippy Wrecker champion now only a week. He's the first 2-time Chippy Wrecker champion, having won it back from Stephen Gayton. So that is actually kind of fun to see. I'm sure Sadoun wasn't a big fan of it, but it was fun for us to watch. So Sadoun will be putting up his eliminator opportunity. So if Josh wins this match, he wins an opportunity at the championship. He does not win the championship because Sadoun learned his lesson after what happened with Stephen Gayton. And honestly, he still has a match coming up at Chippy's Brawl. So we'll have to see how that goes because Sadoun will be going up against Hailed at Chippy's Brawl. or Mike Hale, I should say. So we'll have to see how this match turns out, because if Sadoun can win this match, he won't have to worry. But if Sadoun loses this match, no matter who wins or loses this Saturday, that person has a number one contender waiting in the wings. And they're just kind of jockeying for position right now. Really, Sadoun's trying to swim out of the grip of Josh Rose. Oh, and a suplex attempt, and he does get him. Josh Rose is a deceptively strong person. He has been around wrestling for some time right now. I actually don't have a lot of information about him, but I'm trying to get it. And we got Sadoun with a pinfall attempt, only 1 count. God, and then the collar and the elbow again. Both of these guys are kind of equally matched when it comes to strength. I feel like in raw power, Sadoun might have Rose a little bit. But Sadoun showing... Oh, there's that tenacity. It looked like a back body drop attempt, and he rotated midair. And we pick him up and suplex him around, almost like a Falcon Arrow suplex. And Sadoun really feeling the crowd. As Sadoun rose again in a collar and elbow tie-up. And he told, oh my goodness, he was told to break it up by the referee, and he does, and Rose is the one that is the aggressor there. Oh, and he flips Sadoun. Sadoun's really getting taken here. You don't usually see this. Sadoun may have won the title back last week, but that may be not exactly a fantastic thing. I mean, he is really putting forth an effort, but my goodness, Josh Rose off the top rope. Looked like he slipped, but he still hits the shoulder block perfectly to Sadoun. What an athlete he is to be able to adjust in midair like that, even with a slip. Throws Sadoun, or Sadoun attempted to be thrown back in the ring, but Sadoun was able to reverse it and throws Rose back in the ring, and a headbutt to Rose from Sadoun. My God. Can you imagine a head that big hitting you? He's put him up in a military press. Now he hits him in a body slam, or a power slam. Goes for a pinfall attempt here, but he only gets the 1 count. Rose goes for a stomp, and Sadoun's able to get out of the way. And now again a collar and elbow. These guys with their power, they're just constantly trying to fight to see who's the better man, who's the better wrestler. Oh, and an elbow to the face takes Rose aback. Sadoun takes Rose. Oh, and he hits him across the top rope. That could not feel good against the larynx. You see Rose still fighting back against Sadoun. Both of these guys really fighting hard. Oh my God! And Sadoun's back just takes a huge hit right there. Rose showing some of that indie tenacity. Just cracking the back of Sadoun. Stomps on... Oh, and a flapjack. He just tossed him up and let him go. And we've got Sadoun on the ring apron and Josh Rose going out there with him. Oh my God, and he hits him on that ring apron, one of the hardest parts of the ring. I'm sure anybody out there has heard that before. Oh, and he throws him into the pole. Oh, and then steps, my God. Sadoun just kind of having his way right now with Josh Rose. See Sadoun's out on his back outside the ring. Josh Rose almost mimicked or mocking him, telling him to get on his feet, get in the ring. On the ring apron once more. Oh, and again a back body drop on that ring apron. My God. Sadoun's back cannot keep taking hits like that. And again, he hits a big clubbing blow right to the back. It looks like he might be trying for those steps again. Oh, and there he goes into the steps one more time. My God. The knees of Sadoun. A count-out victory will count towards a #1 contender spot for Rose. Picks him up, and now he's going to kind of bring him back towards the ring. Throws him back in the ring now. Rose broke up that count when he went in and out, and there's a pinfall attempt. This honestly could be it. Sadoun could be pinned right here and have a new #1 contender, but he does manage to kick out of that. But Rose is right back on top of it. Not letting Sadoun up for a minute. Hits him a big clubbing low, pump handle attempt. Oh, and he hits him with a pump handle flapjack. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Sadoun's gonna kick out of that. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. Oh, and a jumping elbow from Josh Rose takes Sadoun down, and now he's got him on his back on the mat. Rose still showing that he has the energy, the stamina, even though Sadoun also normally does. Oh, and a black hole slam type maneuver. Sadoun is down. Rose is in control. This is a dangerous place for Sadoun to be. Are we going to see that pump handle flapjack? We are. He hits it one more time. That could be it. Sadoun might not be able to kick out. He does not. Josh Rose is your Chippy Wrecker Championship #1 contender. My goodness. The way that all just unfolded, the way that they fought tooth and nail. My goodness. So we now have Josh Rose as the #1 contender for the Chippy Wrecker Championship, no matter who the champion is. So if Sadoun fails to retain his championship this weekend against Mike Hale, then that would mean that Hale will have a #1 contender in Josh Rose. So that will definitely be something to keep an eye on. We are going to have to hit another commercial break for the evening. But I kind of want to see if there's any type of follow-up from Sadoun here. Or if he just took off. Which he very well may have. I'm not seeing much of anything going on in the ring right now, so I don't think that there's going to be a follow-up. But we are going to hit that commercial break, and when we come back, we will have 2 great matches. Not only will we have a #1 contenders match, but we will also see a tag team match. Everybody stay tuned. This is Bernard Brothers Library, where we offer books, audiobooks, the largest wrestling encyclopedia in the entire world. A collection of encyclopedias dating back to the late 1800s, DVDs, and free Wi-Fi, computer fax and printing capabilities, and even laminating purposes. We have meeting spaces as well. You can ask any number of our intelligent staff, volunteers, and librarians for any assistance that you may need. Find us at any number of our 6 libraries across the Savannah area. If you need to get a hold of us, just call 555-1341. I have been Walter. Welcome back, everybody. We are coming right back to it here. In the midst of it all, we have BSK coming out here for their match. They will be going up against the Chippy Few, which is going to be Dragon Sight, and I'm not sure who the other person is. I think it's Porky. I haven't seen him yet. I'm way up here. I kind of rely on half of this for the monitors. But as you can see, we've got BSK coming down here, our current RWR World Tag Team Champions. Best Shots on the right, Jordan on the left. The song will remind you. So it'll be Dragon Sight. It is Porky. I can tell by his blue gloves. So it'll be Dragon Sight and Porky. After this match, we will have that interview that we had mentioned from MOBA and Sav. And then we will also have the 8-man Black Label #1 contenders match that will be happening as well. So we have Dragon going currently up against Jordan Green in the ring. And Dragon joined up with Chippy Few almost right away. And, ooh, that was a good pump handle though. I'll give him that. A nice pump handle. And we got Dragon now in the ring against Jordan. And the crowd is enjoying it. We haven't had any coffee today in Glasgow because Glasgow Scotland didn't really like when I was in Aberdeen. So I've been trying to keep it kind of quiet. But we are getting close to the end of the night. So I suppose I could probably have one at least. So we got Dragon now going against the ropes. Oh, and he goes for a drop kick against Jordan, but Jordan's able to roll out of the way. Have ourselves some coffee. Jimmy King earlier talking about battlefields and whatnot. Belfast is going to be a battlefield. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be a battlefield. All right, everybody, cheers! There we go. We have had our Glasgow coffee. As BSK attempts to go after Dragon, who's kicking best shots in the thigh. I don't know if he knows about that broken. What is the thigh bone? Tibia? I don't know. But the broken thigh bone of best shots early on in his career. So I don't know how Dragon knew about that. I barely knew about that. But we now have best shots in the ring against Porky. Porky has been brought in. Porky and best shots are no strangers to each other, so maybe that's how he knew about the leg. Porky gets thrown into BSK's corner. There's a tag out right now, so Jordan comes back into the ring. Looks like a double power bomb. My God, it is a double power bomb, and they just took Porky down like he was nothing. Is Porky going to be able to survive that? Oh my goodness. Dragon comes in and kicks Jordan in the head and saves Porky. But now that means that he can't save Porky again. So now we have Porky going up. Looks like a jackhammer. That drill claw. Sorry, not jackhammer. Drill claw just fucking took his head off. All because Dragon already came in to save him. I hope there's some cushion in that pig's head, because Porky just got his head planted into the mat. My goodness. So Porky and Dragon, representing the Chippy Few, go up against BSK, and they show why BSK are dominant champions. You just pick him up and toss him, power bomb him like he was nothing. That like a double last ride. God, I'm surprised that he's able to stand after that. Like the fact that he even stood up. Dragon is a tenacious kid, honestly, to be able to do that. We got Porky here, who's also going to get taken for a double power bomb, and then as well, he does also get hit with this drill claw. He hits a drill claw on Porky, and that just knocked him out. Didn't even have to pin him, it just knocked him out. So we are going to, after these guys get done celebrating, we are going to move ahead and we're going to hear what I was told was supposed to be a lengthy interview, but became a short interview between Sav Speedin and MOBA earlier in the day.
I have a hard time with people that fight without honor. I grew up being taught that your honor was everything. I am defending my legacy against someone who just wants to fight.
Oh boo-hoo, you righteous bitch, that's what we do here. Fighting is what we are paid to do. I don't give a damn about your heritage. I'm rewriting the division. Besides Loba, you and I both know behind that mask you are scared. I'm faster, stronger, hungrier.
I have faced demons you couldn't begin to comprehend, sister. You're just noise.
Oh. So it would appear that despite Loba doing the what's this?
Hello, Pians.
Of course.
I am out scouting at my victory party location here in Spain, while you all suffer in Scotland. Yuck. I wouldn't be caught dead there anyway. I'd rather be in Spain or Egypt, personally. I am in no way worried about this painted weirdo I am facing this weekend. I will beat her indeed than entirety of all the blue won't be able to or deny my greatness. Now if you will excuse me, I have more important people that deserve attention.
So Lila coming in from Spain to say something, I guess. I was not expecting that. We are expecting the RWR World Champion. Oh, there he is. You know, when I was growing up, my brother told me about great battles and people that were in them and people that fought and did great things. So I stand before you in front of the Glasgow Battlefield Memorial to remind you, dear brother, that you were the one that taught me, yes. So you should understand the ruthlessness that's about to come. I wish things had been different. I miss this competition from you. Wow. So Jimmy King basically saying that whatever happens this weekend is supposed to happen, I guess. I'm not entirely too sure what that was. I'm not sure how to take that. But we're moving right along here. We have the 8-person Black Label #1 contenders match. We got ADK and Benny Boom, Paperboy, K Shields, Kamari and Zelda Bennett, Red Cloud and Alexis Rossi. Pretty much anybody that was in the tournament and had a decent showing managed to get themselves into this match. So this is a first fall wins match. So the winner of this match will become the #1 contender of the whomever becomes the Black Label champion. And they're all taking it to one another. I mean, of course, this is Black Label rules, so it's akin to a hardcore match, an Extreme Rules match, whatever you want to call it. And we have Zelda Bennett going right after Red Cloud. I think she just threw her head at him, to be honest with you. Interested there. And then we've got a submission attempt from Benny Boom on ADK. Those two are no strangers to one another, that's for sure. Like I said, this is not an elimination match. This is a first falls wins match. So it does not matter whomever gets a knockout, submission, or pinfall victory in this match will be the winner and will be named #1 contender for the Black Label Championship. Whomever wins that title at Chippy's Brawl. And Red Cloud with a huge powerbomb on K Shields, and now Benny Boom going directly after ADK, but then Zelda Bennett comes in and disrupts everything. Oh, and a back body drop. Holy shit, Benny Boom just back body dropped Red Cloud, and I think his legs may have clipped Alexis Rossi there as she was laying after being attacked by Paperboy. And now Alexis Rossi going after Benny Boom, which is not wise. The kicks from Alexis Rossi might not really affect what Benny Boom is used to. But she does go for a pinfall attempt here on ADK, but she's not going to get it. Paperboy steps out of the ring for a moment to kind of collect himself, it looks like. Oh my goodness, and in an attempt to take out or stop the count, the ref gets taken out by Paperboy, and now all bets are off. I mean, this is a no disqualification match really to begin with, but that doesn't mean that they meant to do that. Paperboy just accidentally taking out the referee, and that's not going to be good. And there's a moment right there. We got K Shields going for a kendo stick, and then they move around the other side. Now she's got the damn steps. I don't know what she's doing. She looks like she's about to throw the steps at ADK, but then there's a pin. Oh no, I see what's happening. It looked like Red Cloud was about to start doing something to Paperboy, and I think Rossi thought for a moment that would lead to a submission. So she stopped with the steps, and now we have, and there's Paperboy. It looks like he's going for a fade to black akin to his uncle, or at least his trainer, Eric Black. And only a 2 count on Red Cloud. This is absolute fucking calamity. The crowd's enjoying it. Everybody loves it. Oh my God, it's 450 from Alexis Rossi. And oh my God, and there's a power bomb onto Paperboy from Red Cloud. That might be enough. No, Kamari's going to break that up. There's the DK bottom from ADK onto Benny Boom, but before he could do anything, Alexis Rossi comes in and disrupts it all. Everybody's still mostly standing in the ring. Zelda Bennett now has Alexis Rossi down in an armbar. There's a pinfall attempt going on too, and that is actually going to be it. Kay Shields is going to pin ADK, and that is going to be it right there. She is going to become your Black Label Championship #1 contender. My God. Could you imagine? That is insane. After everything that's already happened tonight, we've got that just happened, and now we're going to have to go into a crazy grudge match for our main event. You guys, what in the world? And so we have Zelda Bennett is going to go on to be our #1 contender for the Black Label Championship. She is going to be able to call that shot whenever she seems like she wants to, no matter who the champion is. That's actually pretty cool if you think about it, depending upon those rules. I mean, it doesn't matter. She didn't beat a current champion. There is no current champion. But we're going to have to take a commercial break, and we will be right back with, like I said, that grudge match for our main event. Stay tuned, everybody.
When you need to get things done, go to Myers. Contact them today.
Don't actually contact us. We're not really. This is for catering. Thank you guys for staying tuned. We're going to get right back to it here. This is a main event that's been set up from something that happened earlier tonight. BJ, and what we are now being told is Frank, his older brother, Frank the Best, as he calls himself, is the perpetrator under the mask. The man that has been, as BJ says, turning Dwayne against him since he could remember. Frank has always been the one that has driven a wedge between the twin brothers, because back when they were kids, apparently it was something that he thought was funny to watch them fight. I cannot believe that is exactly what's going on, but from the looks of it from earlier, BJ changed out of his outfit that he had on earlier when he was talking with us, and now we have Frank and BJ in this match here. My goodness, that is something, isn't it, guys? Not exactly how I thought my day would go when I got to the building today, but I guess anything is possible. And right now we have BJ going up to the top rope. Could we see him do that crazy senton we saw him do last week? No, but he is going to get a drop kick. Holy moly. So we have a pinfall attempt Frank is only going to give BJ one fall. And Frank jumping over BJ, and BJ with an elbow to the face. Frank goes down. And now we have BJ in control of this. He actually is going to get this opportunity. This was not originally what we had planned for this evening. The number one contenders match that just happened was our main event for the evening, but this match happened, and this is a much higher tense situation between these brothers. That's right, these brothers. If you are just tuning in, BJ Hart has been fighting with his brother Dwayne for some time, and it has been brought on by this man in the mask, in the polka dots and the flag pants. He is the man, the only one that could possibly drive any type of wedge between the twin brothers Dwayne and BJ, and we have found exactly him. His name is Frank the Best. He is the older brother of these two twins, and he has Dwayne with him after some frustrations from BJ. But we are in this right here. I can see Dwayne outside the ring. That's the first time I'm actually noticing Dwayne outside. I actually haven't been paying attention to the outside of the ring here. But we do see that Dwayne has accompanied Frank to the ring. So I'm happy to see that we are continuing on this tradition of people kind of just teaming up against BJ. As you can see, BJ doesn't have anybody out there with him. He is all by himself. Dwayne at least remaining neutral in the sense that he is not trying to get in the way there where when BJ went up against tried to go against the ropes there. Dwayne didn't stop him. As you can see, he's going, oh my God, big flying forearm. Holy moly. Just took him down like he was nothing. Big shoulder block. And now we have BJ moving Frank to the other side of the barricade there. I wouldn't say, I mean, I guess moving is the calmer term of what actually just happened. He kind of just threw him, but you know. BJ now has Frank where he wants him. Maybe not. Frank gets up, and now he's going right after BJ. BJ with some elbows, and Frank is on his butt. Oh, and a stunner. BJ hits a stunner on Frank. No, he's not going to get him with that stunner. Oh my God. Could he possibly be going for a cradle? No, he does do a cradle bomb, as we call it around here. And that is not going to be enough to put Frank on his backside for long. And BJ gets his leg caught, and now he's going for a ride. And we have some punches from Frank, who just got the upper hand on BJ. And almost, I wonder if that wasn't a little bit reminiscent of their childhood where they were fighting and Frank was able to get the upper hand on BJ, being the younger brother. BJ, though, up on the second rope, wanting Frank up. Double axe handle attempt, and Frank is going to stop that from happening. Frank rolls BJ into the ropes, underneath the... Oh, going what looks like might be for a powerbomb, and he hits it. Frank is not going to get the pin there, but that was close. Frank now goes for a chop against his brother. And BJ fighting back as best as he can. Oh, BJ gets taken down. Another pinfall attempt by Frank. Will that be enough? No. BJ is going to kick out of that. Oh my God, a huge flying splash off the top rope. I was breathless there for a moment while I watched Frank climb that rope. That was crazy. He's got BJ sized up where he wants him. Looks like he might be going for a power bomb, and he hits it. Another pinning opportunity. Will that be enough to put BJ away? It will. Frank the Best wins. We'll have to let production team know that his name is officially Frank. That is what his name is. He is not just some random guy that we gotta put a name up for that we don't know. And here's some of those replays. Like, my goodness, like just the fights that these guys have had. Just some of that, like, just these guys really went after one another here. And I just, oh my God. That was just, that stunner right there was so stiff. I'm honestly surprised that Frank didn't get knocked out from that, if I'm being completely honest with you. Completely rocked him a few times there. Both of them. Each other rocked the other one. Here's that. One of those power bombs. That is going to be it for us tonight. Make sure you tune in on Saturday to Chippy's Brawl live from Belfast, where the brothers there in red and blue will be facing off against one another. BJ will be going up against Dwayne in a grudge match of grudge matches. Twin brothers facing off. It's going to be better than the Usos, so make sure you tune into that. That's going to be at Chippy's Brawl this coming Saturday. Yeah, this coming Saturday the 30th. Make sure you're there. We're getting out of here. My name's Philip Cup. I am looking forward to Chippy's Brawl. I hope to see you all there. Thank you again very much for watching. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting out of here. Have a good night, guys. Drive safe.